Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am RJV Shet, and in today's video, as you guys probably guessed, here are some ideas for what to give bookworms at their birthdays or at any festivals or something like that. So, without further ado, let's get started. I have excellent ideas for you. So, the first idea is books. I cannot recommend it enough. Books are the best gifts for bookworms, as I previously mentioned. I personally like to ask for books at my birthday, at any festival like Diwali, Raksha Bandhan, or something like that, because you know. So here are some recommendations that I give, like a starter pack for reading. First is fantasy. The OG books, obviously, like Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, Keeper of the Lost Cities, and Hunger Games. You can see the Hunger Games books here, first, second, third. Then, if you have read the OG books, then this is the Folk of the Air trilogy by Holly Black, The Cruel Prince, The Wicked King, and The Queen of Nothing. Then, The Six of Crows duology, Book 1, Book 2. This is by Lee Bardugo. Then, my absolute favorite series is the Shatter Me series. I love this series. If you guys know, you know. Then any book written by Cassandra Clare is perfect for reading fantasy. Like, I would probably recommend first reading the Infernal Devices series by Cassandra Clare. If you are just new into fantasy, I love Cassandra Clare writing. Any book by her, I will definitely read. Then this is a duology. It is by Mary E. Pearson. The first book is Dance of Thieves. The second is Woe of Thieves. Again. Then another series is Akotar. I am probably sure that you have heard of this if you like to read fantasy. Akotar by Sarah J. Maas. This is an excellent series. Then Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. This is a 5-book series. This is the first book. The second book just got published, and the next 3 books are not published yet. Then Powerless by Lauren Roberts, and this is her debut novel. This is a trilogy. I love this book. So as you guys probably guessed, I love all of these books. And then in romance, any book written by Emily Henry is great. Like, if you want to read romance, you can start with Emily Henry. Let me show you. The book I have is Book Lovers. This is the only paperback I have of Emily Henry. Then Ali Hazelwood's writing is also very fluent. She just published a new book called Check and Mate. That is a YA romance. Check it out. I loved it. Then Lynn Painter is also a very good writer. I love her books better than the movies and The Do-Over. Then in thrillers or murder mystery, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. That series is amazing. My most favorite thriller or murder mystery is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. That is, oh my god. And another is The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. And In My Dreams I Hold a Knife. I love all of these books, so yeah, check them out. Now, for people who don't like to ask for books for any festival or something like that, here are some ideas. Bookmarks. So, bookmarks are very important for bookworms. They are very important and essential. I know that I like very cute bookmarks, and there are many ways that you can personalize bookmarks. Like, you can add somebody's initials or somebody's favorite book name or somebody's favorite quote on the triangular bookmarks that you can just set on top of the page, you know. Then there are bookmarks for a favorite book somebody may have, so like a personalized bookmarks. And I know that when I get those bookmarks, I am just very happy. I like personalized bookmarks for my favorite books like Shatter Me and any fantasy series that I just recommended. And then there are bookmarks with like cute little trinkets on them, and then there are also bookmarks with charms on them, so example, this is the book I'm currently reading, so I put the bookmark here and the charm just hangs here and it looks so adorable while you are reading, and when the bookmark is in the page and it just hangs here. I love those. Then book related phone cases. These are best for book lovers who love to have everything bookish relating, like me. So, yeah. Then, bookish stickers. For every book, standalone or series, you can find a sticker. Like, for example, Six of Crows, you can find a sticker for those. Example, A Court of Silver Flames, you can find sticker for this book. And they are very inexpensive and very cute too. Then a book stand. This is just perfect for when you have to go do something, or like when you have to sleep and you don't have a bookmark nearby. Bookish people, just set the book downward facing like this and go do their thing. But if we have a book stand, then it is a game changer. Then, book posters. These are for people who like to decorate their personal space with something they love, like example, a book series or a standalone book. So, like, this is a very good idea. So, like, just print out a book poster of their favorite book. Instead of just sticking the cover of the book on their wall, they can just stick a book poster on the wall and it looks gorgeous. Then, blind date with a book. There are very creative, innovative ways you can do this. So, example, this is just, in this, it is just like a book is wrapped up with the genre of the book and the description, which is very, very, very vague, written on the wrapping of the book. So, this is wrapped up and the genre of the book is written here, and the description of the book is written here. So when you give a blind date with a book to a person, they kind of open the wrapping and find a book that is of said genre and description. So like that people go on blind dates, right? But instead of people, this is just with books. Then book bouquets. I love this idea. I love this. This is just one of my personal favorites. So in this, just it is like a flower bouquet but without the flowers and with books. So there are like 5-6 books in a bouquet with very pretty wrapping and stuff, and you can just add 1-2 flowers if you like, but that is not necessary. So I love this idea. It is like for romantic people who love these type of gestures. You wrap up 5-6 books they want to read, and I promise you it will make their day. They will be so happy. They will be literally like jumping everywhere. Then annotating supplies. So in this, it is just like some highlighters, book tabs, and some black pens, and you are set. Yeah, that's all. So it is for people who like to annotate and highlight their books, and it looks very aesthetic also, and it is very aesthetically pleasing too. Then bookish totes. There are so many different kind of bookish totes. I've seen many totes out there which are adorable. Whether they are based off of your favorite book series or favorite book, there are bookish totes for every book out there, just like bookish stickers. So if you have any bookish people in your life, this is essential for them, very essential. These can be used anywhere. These can be used in multiple things, like on a trip to a bookstore or wherever you are going, a trip to the beach or something like that. If you're going to the bookstore, you can just stack your books in the toes and it looks very pretty. Then a book sleeve. This is very good for people who are like kind of on the go readers, like they carry a book everywhere they go, to the beach, to the school, to the supermarket. And so there are like many types of book sleeves. Some are crocheted, some are like leather, some are just like simple sleeves. So example, I have this book. So I just kind of put it into the sleeve and I just close the little string or button on it, and you can put it into any bag, suitcase, tote, wherever you are putting your book into. It just kind of protects the book from getting damaged. I feel like every reader has been through that phase when they just put their book into any bag of sorts, and when you take that book out, it is just bent at the corner or like bent in half, and everything is moving about in your bag. You did not realize that, and the book was getting all crumpled up. So these protect the book from that, and it is very cute. Then bookish cups. There are many kind of bookish cups. There are like glass coffee cups. When you fill it with coffee or water, it just a saying pops up. Then there are steel cups with sayings or name of a favorite book engraved in them. And I feel like it goes hand in hand, like bookish people coffee, bookish people matcha, bookish people tea or whatever. So these are like tiny cups. There are like tiny cups with little sayings on them, and there are also personalized cup. There are many personalized cups to a specific series or book. I feel like it is just very adorable when you are reading a book and you have your little bookish cup in your hand, and it is just heavenly. Then bookish clothing. This is something that is very cute, and it is very aesthetically pleasing also, because example, you are wearing like a shatter me sweatshirt and someone comments on it, and is like, is that sweatshirt from the book series Shatter Me? And you say yes, and getting that recognition, it's like it is just people who know. I just love having bookish clothes, and it also feels very cozy because all that went down, and all the things in that specific book series. Example, Akotar. So it is situated in Belarus. So there are full sweatshirts with embroidery of Belarus and the name in the middle. It is just amazing. Then book advent calendars. This is the same with book bouquets, but in this there are just more books than book bouquets. And so in this there is like a book for every day of a month, so like 30 books, and they are all wrapped up, and you like open the book with number 1 on the first day. Then on the second day you open the second book, which is as number 2, and read it, and it goes like this. So there are 30 books for 30 days in the month, and that is just, it is a very good gift idea, and it is also a very fun gift, even though it is a little on the pricey side. Then book lights. This is definitely a game changer in a reader's life, because I have a book light. I have 2 book lights, so I pin them, like I put them on my cover page, and and the other book light that I have, it goes above my bed. So this is for people who love to read in bed, like me. A book light is a game changer. You just clip it onto your book cover. So if you want to read and your room is dark because somebody is sleeping in a room and you don't want to disturb them, use a book light. I have experienced that for real because of my brothers, and it is also a nice thing to have. It is a nice thing for every reader to have. Then special editions. This one is a little bit pricey, but if you give this to a book lover, they will just fall head over heels in love with you, especially if it is a favorite book of theirs. Whether this book is like somebody selling them with sprayed edges, or whether it is like illuminicrate or book of the month. Book of the month has special editions, right? I think so. Anyway, especially if it is a special edition of a book they do not stop talking about, I am telling you, look that book up. Look up, there are special editions for every book that somebody has made. Give it to them and they will love it forever. They will take so much good care of it, and it is just an absolutely amazing gift. A Kindle. If somebody asks me if they should get a Kindle or not, I will definitely say that they should get it, because every reader should have an e-reader or a Kindle. Oh my god, I have been using my Kindle ouch. I have been using my Kindle like no other. I carry it everywhere. I think that a Kindle is a perfect gift to give or ask for if you have a reader in your life. If the bookish person in your life has a Kindle, you can give them like a clear case, a pop socket, and some bookish stickers. I've seen when like people decorate their clear cases with stickers of their favorite books and a pop socket. So, and if they have Kindle and Kindle, books are also very cheaper on a Kindle, and if they have Kindle Unlimited, I check every time that if I want to read Akotar example, I just check it if it is on Kindle Unlimited, and I will read it there, and that will save money. And so if they have a Kindle, give them a pop socket, clear case, and bookish stickers of their favorite series, and they will love it. Then a TBR card. TBR means to be read. So like any book they want to read. It's when you have a cart where they put all their TBR books on them, or just their books on them, and it is a aesthetic way of looking at all the books you need to read or have, or things like that. A water bottle. This is a very important gift, because listen, we bookish people read for hours on a stretch without stopping, and we forget that reality exists, and we need to make sure we are hydrated. So you can give them any water bottle or of any color they like, or any brands, but that will help us very very much. Then bookish pins. I love bookish pins. I want to put bookish pins everywhere, like on my clothes, on my school bag, on my t-shirts, on my pants, on my shoes, everywhere. And they're also very cute and worth it. The last is a reading chair. Reading chairs are just the staple for bookish people, and this is very pricey, so you can just ask for it as the gift of any festival or birthday. Reading in your bed is totally fine, but I just like to sit in my reading chair and just focus on my book and nothing else, because when I'm in my bed I just want to sleep. But I love my reading chair. This is my reading chair, as you guys can probably see. I can just lay in it however I want and read my book with so much focus here. I just love it. So these are all the ideas I could think of, and yeah, if you have any book recommendations for me based off all of the books that I recommended, please tell me in the comment section down below, whether it is fantasy, mystery, thriller, romance, any. I would love to read that book, and thank you. So that's all for today. Like, share, subscribe, and comment down below what you are asking for or giving other people on festivals. and also comment down what books I should read based off all the books I recommended, and whether it is mystery, thriller, romance, fantasy, as I previously said. And do not forget to check in next week for another video. And bye. That's all for today.